Hi, my name is Miriam, one of the physiotherapists here at Fit for Life Physiotherapy. I find that a lot of my clients talk to me about pain or discomfort that they might have in their wrists when they're doing exercises that require them to bear weight through their hands, such as the plank or push-ups or downward dog. So I wanted to go through with you a few cues that I use with them to help alleviate that load and make the exercise feel a little bit more comfortable. And this is all around strengthening and becoming aware and using the muscles around the shoulder girdle and the shoulder blades so that the power is coming from there and not taking all the stress through our wrists. So let's come onto your hands and knees, and in this position you want your hands directly underneath your shoulders, your knees directly underneath your hips. And first we're just going to find some awareness of the shoulder blades here. So if you sort of imagine here that those shoulder blades come a little bit closer together, and as I sink down you perhaps can see how my chest is lowering down, my arms stay straight, my shoulder blades are coming closer together. And then if I push through my arms, keeping them straight, I keep pushing through, feel the shoulder blades come apart. I'm not rounding my back. I'm keeping my spine in the same position. So try that a few times, just to get a sense of how to move the shoulder blades and where they sit. So sink your chest down, feel the shoulder blades come together, and then push apart, feeling the shoulder blades come apart without rounding your back. So you may notice when you kind of sink down that doesn't feel so great for the shoulder, and this is not a position you want to be in. We really want to be in that position where we feel our shoulder blades come apart, and that really engages a lot of the muscles that control how the shoulder blade is moving when we're taking weight through our hands, so there can be a little less stress on the shoulders. So from this position, if you really imagine, so this is the cue that I give my clients, is imagine that you're trying to push your hands through the mat or through the floor. And as you do that, you may feel a little more tension in those muscles between the shoulder blades. The other cue to add to that is imagine that you're trying to spread apart the mat. So with your hands, you're just trying to pull apart without actually moving. So you're pushing through the ground and then pull apart ever so slightly. And you'll feel those muscles between the shoulder blades engage a little bit more. And then just try out sort of what I call a prep to a plank, is tuck your toes under, really engage those muscles around the shoulder blades, and lift your knees ever so slightly off the ground. And you'll feel those muscles through the shoulder blades working. You'll probably feel your core engage as well. And play around with how that feels and whether that gives you a little better sense of control and perhaps a little bit less discomfort. When you start to feel good with that, you can try going to a full plank. So hands underneath shoulders, straighten out one leg and then the other, coming into a full plank, making sure that you're not letting the shoulder blades come together, that you're really pushing through the floor to feel those shoulder blades come apart, and imagine that you're ever so slightly pulling the mat apart. Hopefully those cues will help to make you feel a little bit more comfortable around the shoulder and the wrists when you're doing things like planks or push-ups or even your downward dog. If you're finding that you're still having some discomfort, then please come and talk to one of our physiotherapists, and they'll go through some other options for you that might be more specifically related to the wrist and positioning of the hands. But start here and see how it feels. We'll see you again soon.